ubod na magagaling, mga estudyante matatalino at masayahin. Dito nagmumula ang mga malalaking personalidad na nagiging politiko, engineer at iba pa.
Dito, binibigyan ng pansin ang mga pasilidad upang sa gayoy mabigyan ng mabuting serbisyo ang mga makaharap. Pinagmamalaki din dito ang pagiging isa sa mga magagaling na mananayaw at sa paggamit ng instrumento ng musika. Sa paglalaro ng sports na basketball. At ang huli naming may pagmamalaki,
Ang edukasyon na aming natutunan dito ay masaya,
malaya, komportable, disiplina,
at higit sa lahat ang pagiging
tapat.
Wherever she goes, I'm gonna chase. You're something out of a dream.
Bukod sa mga gurong ubod na magagaling, mga estudyante matatalino at masayahin. Dito nagmumula ang mga malalaking personalidad na nagiging politiko, engineer at iba pa.
Dito, binibigyan ng pansin ang mga pasilidad upang sa gayoy mabigyan ng mabuting serbisyo ang mga makaharap. Pinagmamalaki din dito ang pagiging isa sa mga magagaling na mananayaw at sa paggamit ng instrumento ng musika. Sa paglalaro ng sports na basketball.
Over my shoulder, following the whispers.
At ang huli naming may pagmamalaki,
Ang edukasyon na aming natutunan dito ay masaya,
malaya,
komportable,
disiplina,
at higit sa lahat ang pagiging
tapat.
Wherever she goes, I'm gonna chase.
ubod na magagaling, mga estudyante matatalino at masayahin. Dito nagmumula ang mga malalaking personalidad na nagiging politiko, sininyel at
I
masinumpa.
saw you at New Year, holding your breath, your eyes upon the second hand. The way you looked is still vivid to me. You're something out of a dream, messing with my head.
Dito, binibigyan ng pansin ang mga pasilidad upang sa gayoy mabigyan ng mabuting serbisyo ang mga makaharap.
Cause I like the way you're calling to me. You spell upon me. You're something out of a dream. And I like it, though I fight it.
Pinagmamalaki din dito ang pagiging isa sa mga magagaling na mananayaw at sa paggamit ng instrumento ng musika.
Clear, I can hear myself think straight.
Sa paglalaro ng sports na basketball.
Clothes in a rucksack over my shoulder, following the whispers.
At ang huli naming may pagmamalaki,
Ang edukasyon na aming natutunan dito ay masaya,
malaya, komportable, disiplina,
at higit sa lahat ang pagiging
tapat.
Wherever she goes, I'm gonna say.
Dating back to the past, the school was named as Agusan High School and was originally established at Cabadbaran, Agusan del Norte in 1919. Yet, with a small amount of students, the school transferred in ButuanCity, and there it planted its roots and was about to make history. The first principal, Mr. Gerardo D. Domingo, gathered up his people as the school opens to public. In 1941, World War II came, and the school was closed, yet opened once again to walk on the path of success. Year by year, the empire rose high with the help of brave and kind heroes of the city. Constructions of buildings occurred, donations of respected people were received. The aspiring minds of great leaders strengthened the walls of the empire, now going by the name Agusan National High School. The fame and power of the dear alma mater, now on its 101st year anniversary, not once have faltered. With powerful minds behind its success, the empire stands steady as it will ever be, ready to reign and mold more champions.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
I pray we'll find your light and hold it in our hearts when stars go out each night. Reminds us where you are. Let this be our prayer when shadows fill our day. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe. A world where pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended, and we'll remember we're all God's children, reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky. We ask that life be kind and watch us from above. We hope each soul will find another soul to love. Let this be our prayer, just like every child. Needs to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be safe. Needs to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, our host for the 2020 State of the School Address, an award-winning SSG advisor and Master Teacher 1. Let us all welcome Dr. Benji P. Jacob.
A pleasant morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2020 State of the School Address. Today's event will highlight the updates on the progress and accomplishments of our beloved Agusan National High School as the training ground of the learners in the community. We are live in Facebook and airing real-time on our partner radio stations such as 87.5 Magic FM and 88.1 Radio Servicio to maximize the reachability of all our stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all witness the grand entrance of our dear teachers, honored guests, stakeholders, and the officials of ANHS-ButuanCity Division. Palaba, Master Teacher 1, STE Coordinator. Mrs. Junwayne B. Garcia, Administrative Officer 4. Mrs. Indira G. Lacre, Guidance Coordinator 3, Registered Guidance Counselor. Mr. Angelito F. Agustin, OIC Filipino Department. Mrs. Carolina A. Cortina, Master Teacher 2, Special Program in the Arts Department Head. Mrs. Armida C. Perla, Master Teacher 1, OIC Home Economics Department. Mr. Ronald Alan G. Egg Ogan, Practical Arts Department Head. Mrs. Elma B. Lofranco, Mathematics Department Head. Mrs. Catherine T. Fosilero, Science Department Head. Mrs. Venus Sheila O. Ayado, English Department Head. Mr. Nilo M. Mondano, MAPE Department Head. Dr. Marina B. Sangüenza, Araling Panlipunan Department Head. Mrs. Amelita M. Aquino, Values Education Department Head. Dr. Amalia B. Ringor, Track Head, Senior High School Department. Mrs. Ruth A. Castromayor, Senior High School Department, Assistant Principal, Principal 4. Miss Maribel C. Buco, Ansfera President. Miss Ira Shane Y. Giang, Student Supreme Government President. Dr. Lex Michael L. Giritan, Alumni Officer. Mr. Ricarty L. Requerme, President, ANHS Alumni Association. Mr. Glenn C. Bikebel, Vice Chairman, School Governing Council. Retired Colonel Ramon C. Espiritu, Chairman, School Governing Council. Engineer Renato S. Corvera, President, General Parents Teachers Association. The Honorable Florita V. Montilla, Punong Barangay of Diego Silang. The Honorable Juby Ignacio F. Delgado, Chairman, District Literacy Council, CBD-1. Mrs. Leona A. Carmelo, Public School District Supervisor, Central Butuan District 1. Dr. Manuel O. Caberte, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. And Dr. Marilu B. Didumo, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent. Managing and leading a gigantic school like Agusan National High School requires a leader who is tough, competitive, skillful, and grounded with proper values. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all bring down the house to the man of the hour who undoubtedly accepted the Herculean task being a leader of Agusan National High School. Ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished and dynamic Principal 4, Dr. Ruel T. Gabor, for the state of the 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Jacob, for the introduction. A blessed Christmas morning to everyone, especially to our school's division superintendent, Dr. Marilu B. Didumo, our proactive assistant schools division superintendent, Mr. Manuel O. Caberte, Public Schools District Supervisor of Central Butuan District 1, the motherly Mrs. Leona A. Carmelo, our District Literacy Committee Chairman of Central Butuan District 1, Honorable Juby Ignacio Delgado, Assistant Senior High School Principal, Principal 4, Mrs. Ruth A. Castromayor, Punong Barangay o Barangay Diego Silang, Honorable Florita V. Montilla, ably represented by our Barangay Kagawad, and at the same time, the Chairman of the School Governing Council, Honorable Espirito. Our GPTE President, Engineer Renato S. Corvera, our Alumni Association President, of course, of Agusan National High School, Mr. Ricarte L. Requerme, our ANHS-ButuanCity President, Mrs. Maribel C. Boko, Dr. Lex Geritan, our Alumni Officer, our School Governing Council Chair, Honorable Ramon C. Espirito, and our School Governing Council Vice Chair, Mr. Glyn C. Bikibil. Equally competent department heads, senior high school track head, and subject group heads, supportive teachers, students, headed by Ms. Ira Shane Giyang, our respected stakeholders in attendance, ladies and gentlemen. I am very much honored and overjoyed to be given this chance and be graced with your presence today. I consider this day a major milestone of my career as a public servant because after my tour of duty serving a number of schools in ButuanCity, I am very privileged to work with one of the biggest secondary schools, not only in Butuan, but in the whole region of Caraga. As we all know, Agusan National High School, when it started 100 years ago, has since lived up to the ideals of the founding fathers, which is sustained to the present. There might be lulls in between years, but generally, the eagles of Sanhay have always soared high to reach the highest it possibly can. Thanks to the faculty and staff who have answered to their calling and with dedication and hard work. Former principals before me had stood proud in presenting their achievements. I am, on the other hand, humbled to lay before you the fruits of our labor. Without much delay, allow me to begin the progress report of good governance on access and on quality to ensure, protect, and promote the right of all citizens to quality basic education. As we can see in the slides, our enrollment during this pandemic for modular and online modalities is relatively average with the old normal enrollment for both junior and senior high school. Despite challenges of new normal, special curricular programs, our enrollment is active with an average of 21% comparative to the total population in the junior high school. SARDOS, or students at risk of dropping out, are also given consideration through the Open High School program and Evening Opportunity Class as an alternative delivery mode innovations. The 3-year comparative enrollment showed an average decline of 800 students for 2 years since barangay integrated secondary schools have started operating. In contrast, the senior high school 3-year comparative enrollment doubled due to the excellent academic track academic track offering of Agusan National High School, which is not offered in other schools in Butuan. The school has improved, replaced, and installed facilities for learners and staff. These provisions of improved functionality are hoped to level up student and staff development and maximize productivity. At present, the school has a teacher-learner ratio of 40:1, as prescribed by the Department of Education. Although this proportion may differ in special curricular offerings, it is the nature of the instruction to cater the unique features of these special interest programs. We also have administrative staff to provide administrative and management support for the institution. The guidance office also has guidance counselors to assist and advise students about academic and personal decisions. The Brigada Eskwela and Balik Paaralan Drive this school year have currently generated the estimated amount of 2,228,220. 1,000,000 thanks to the generosity of our alumni, our parents, our teachers, and other stakeholders who have continued their partnerships. This proves the loyalty of the community, touched by the nurturing influence of Agusan National High School. The amount helps fund the production of the milk-based self-learning module of 2:1 ratio, or Sets A and Set B, where two students share one module in a quarter and exchange on a scheduled basis. The distribution and retrieval of modules follows strict minimum health protocols stipulated in the approved school learning continuity plan for this school year in the new normal. Smart Communications pledges free service through Smart Infocast, wherein systems-generated messages are sent to parents in bulk, informing them any school updates and their children's whereabouts when in school. Gender and Development Projects aims to offer gender-fair education to safeguard responsiveness of the DepEd's policies, programs, activities, and for curriculum and assessment, and governance and operations, especially during these COVID times. Teachers and non-teaching personnel continue professional and personal development by attending school, division, regional, and national-led virtual trainings and webinars. The principal concern of the school is student development. Clubs and organizations are acknowledged as allies in achieving holistic growth. Supreme Student Government receive awards and recognition. Although at present, the face-to-face encounters for students are restricted. Virtual conferences replace actual meetings which we know are very limited. The school commits to deliver quality classroom instruction through our competent, committed, and qualified teachers and staff with the heart to achieve DepEd's goals. Our efforts are centered in the continuous improvement of our school's performance. Still, despite the focused attention given by the teachers and the school administrators, the mean percentage score average of 68.91. Although we exceeded the target by 0.04% increase of school MPS of the previous school year, still falls behind the standard division MPS goal of 75%. On the other hand, our combined dropout rate for both junior and senior high school has showed positive decline of 1.095% over the last 3 school years. On conditionality promoted students for school year 2019-2020, out of 325 conditionally promoted students, 195 or 60% of them have already attended the remediation classes and were already given a passing marks, whereas 40% of them, or 130 students, are currently attending make-up classes this current school year as per DepEd Memorandum Number 051 Series of 2020. Agusan National High School consistently reaps the harvest of its hard work over the years. The school community and the student body comprise a solid and powerful human resource where all the inspiration to aspire more and achieve better is found. Awards and recognition are garnered in various academic and non-academic competitions ranging from the division, regional, and national levels. This in turn generated graduates who have become assets in their post-secondary schools and in the community. Students are equipped with life skills which eventually help them to evolve in the productive citizens of the community. And today, I am very proud to announce that during the first Magic Stick Rhythmic Gymnastics International Online Competition 2020, conducted last December 12 to 13, 2020, a certain grade 11 student of the senior high school, Rian T. Corvera, has garnered 3 golds and 1 silver. 3 golds in ball apparatus, ribbon apparatus, and clubs apparatus, and a silver medalist in hope apparatus. Congratulations! We have also accomplished the goals and purposes of the various projects outlined in the Annual Improvement Plan 2020, which contributed to the increase and positive performance of the whole school. We have the Project Happy. This project aims to improve enrollment and overall student attendance in school. We also have Project MPS Plus, which the general objective of increasing the yearly MPS by 2% in all learning areas. Then we have the Project SUB, which ensures that all school bills and utilities are updated for the smooth operation of the school. Next is the Project Teacher, which facilitates the participation of 80% teaching and non-teaching personnel in the Department of Education sanctioned virtual trainings and webinars. Currently, the administration is looking into DepEd's memo to reimburse the internet and cell phone load expenses of our teachers in the execution of their duties during this pandemic. Project PRO focuses on the procurement, upgrading, and improving the functionality of the laboratories, physical facilities, and amenities of the campus. At last, the century-old school is given a facelift through the landscape gardens, mini parks, and study hubs. Offices and faculty rooms are also renovated for improved services and to boost productivity of the staff. Cleanliness and orderliness of the campus is also intensified to help in the management and disposal of garbage. These are all made possible through Project o Plan Linis Sanhay. We still have a long way to go, and we do not rest on our laurels. If we work together to achieve our common goals with honesty, loyalty, and passion for our calling, there is nothing we cannot do together. If God is with us, who can be against us? As witness of this pandemic, we are faced with many challenges and unusual circumstances that tests the integrity, unity of the school and the community. These challenges are rallied the faithful sons and daughters of Agusan National High School to band together and confront head-on, fearless, fierce, and true. Lastly, I say, soar high, eagles of Sanhay. It is indeed a pleasure to serve with you. Thank you very much.
That was so vivid and so comprehensive account of the achievements of our beloved school for the school year 2019-2020. Congratulations, Dr. Roel T. Gabor and all ANHS family for a job excellently done. And I guess our principal and everyone deserve another resounding applause. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will witness the various messages from our stakeholders showing their commitment of support. Let's all watch this.
To our active and supportive school head, faculty, staff, and students of Agusan National High School, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to each and every one. This is a new experience for all of us, having a different learning journey for this new normal situation that we currently have right now. But despite of this global pandemic, we all need courage to face greater challenges, more difficult obstacles, and much harder tasks that will come in our pilgrimage of life. I do believe that the roots of educations are bitter, but the fruit is sweet, and may God bless us all.
In behalf of Agusan National High School GPTA and National Federation of Parent Teachers Association of the Philippines, congratulations sa inyong masibuton o makanunayong pagpaningkamot aron ang atong mga kabataan makapadayon sa ilahang pag-eskwela bisan pa man niining maong pandemya. Sa mga ginikanan, mas gikinahanglan sa atong mga anak karong panahona ang ato ang pagtabang, paggiya o pagtultol kanila aron sila makapadayon sa ilahang pagtuon. Sa mga kabataan, hinautunta nga kamo magmapadayunon sa inyong pagtuon tungod kay ang ato ang ugma nakasalalay diha sa inyong mga kamot. Sa makausapa, daghan kayong salamat ug hinautunta ganiini ang atong mga pagpaningkamot mubunga kini alang sa ato ang maayo ug hapsay nga ugma. Once again, congratulations everyone.
A pleasant day to all. My respect to our principal, Dr. Welty Gabor, our teachers, staff, faculty, officials, parents, and of course to my fellow students. I hope we are all doing well right now as we are gathered virtually for this event. December marks the 9th month since our country declared a nationwide lockdown. Also, December is a reminder that we have unlocked 2 months for this school year. This we have attained through persistence, empathy, focus, and compassion towards others. Furthermore, Augusta National High School, as big as our school is, continues to work hard for quality education. Education that is inclusive and adaptable for all students. It is worthy to note that our school's consistent strive for excellence cannot be deterred regardless of the situation. Even amidst the pandemic, Agusan National High School has kept going and will continue to do just that and more for the sake of its students. Additionally, all the teachers and faculty's hard work and endurance is already a commendable achievement that we should be grateful and be proud of. Also, from the Agusan National High School Supreme Student Government, we would like to share our school's achievement as we were declared the champion of the Makatao project for the search of the most outstanding Supreme Student Government Division level. A project that we have pushed through despite the pandemic. Yes, we are indeed faced in perhaps the biggest crisis so far of the 21st century. However, hope and faith will prevail. Dedication to persevere will get us through this, and above all that, empathy will ground and strengthen us together. Thus, let us continue to do our part in combating the virus and sustaining education. Truly, our teachers hold the same intentions and goals as we do. So stay safe, God bless, and advance Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Distinguished DepEd officials of ButuanCity Division, Agusan National High School Principal Dr. Roel T. Gabor, Agusan National High School community, competent teachers, respective stakeholders, future alumni, all those present today as well as our online viewers. A very pleasant morning to one and all. I consider it a privilege to be speaking before you today on behalf of the Agusan National High School alumni. I hope you are as excited as I am on this momentous event, a milestone of the alma mater history, the SUSA. The State of the School Address intends to report with all the transparency the achievement of the learners and the management of the school. Just like all of us here present, we consider ourselves guardians of the institution. Thus, it is of paramount importance that the alma mater remains a place that we all want to go back home to, a place that should remain as a safe haven for students, and a place that will continue to nurture everyone. In my capacity thereof, as Alumni Association President, and on behalf of all its officers, we pledge to commit our full support in the attainment of the goals and objectives of the school in providing equitable opportunities for all learners in the community, in whatever possible way we can. Thank you very much. Stay safe and God bless.
Healthy and lovely morning to Agusan National High School family, both internal and external stakeholders. In behalf of ANHS-ButuanCity, we would like to extend our warmest felicitations to the administration of Agusan National High School, headed by the motivated school principal, Dr. Roel Gabor. My commendations too to the department heads, the year-level coordinators, teachers, and non-teaching personnel. Kudos to everyone for overcoming the challenges and gaining success amidst the instability and uncertainty of time. We will have been badly affected by the pandemic, and there is so much that we don't know about it. However, we just have to be positive that this volatility is part of life and we will endure it. On the other side, this challenge enables us to become wiser, stronger, and irrepressible. With the eagle as the emblem of Agusan National High School, have the spirit of an eagle, being visionaries who believe in the power of innovation, spreading the wings to reach higher and become bolder. I believe that this school has excellent faculty, administrators, and staff who follow the same direction as the leader. This, I am certain, makes Agusan National High School a well-cultured school. In this period of uncertainty, what we need is the support system and collaboration. Our goals and aspirations are easy to achieve if we synergize and unite. Not any one of us has perceived the outbreak of COVID-19 and the impact it brings in our everyday routines. In the beginning, we were all deluged with the negativities and apprehensions on how we can survive and continue what we have been used to. As educators, we must never give up. This is the time to reimagine the future. We have to foresee future events and the responses we might need to do to overcome probable dubious experiences. As teachers, we can make researches to gather data and discover implications that will later on lead to policy recommendations and the creation of new approaches and strategies. As what our beloved Regional Director, Francis Cesar B. Bringas said, we believe that no disease and no calamity will ever stop us from achieving the dreams and aspirations of the Department of Education. With these inspiring words, let us be united despite our diverse backgrounds. Let us be the light to the obscure future of our young generation. Being able to confront and surmount the challenges in the previous calendar year only manifests the strength and optimism of Sanhai people. Your school has brought great contributions to the success of the ANHS-ButuanCity. Aim for continuous improvement to deliver excellent service. Continue the dynamism and aim for big and sustained strides through in-service trainings, capability buildings, trainings, and workshops so that everyone will be updated and upskilled. Moreover, introducing interventions that will significantly improve the key performance indicators must also be given with utmost importance. Good job, Agusan National High School. Continue to be the salt and the light to your learners and to your colleagues. God bless everyone.
Thank you very much, Dr. Marilu B. Didumo, our school's division superintendent, and to all our stakeholders for the overwhelming support to Sanhai's endeavors. How about giving them another round of applause? At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be hearing the closing remarks of the PSDS of CBD1. A hand to Mrs. Leona A. Carmelo.
Thank you, Sir Jacob. My due respect to our school's division superintendent, Dr. Marilo. To our assistant schools division superintendent, Mr. Manuel Caberti. Our CID chief, Dr. Corazon Roa. The school principal, Dr. Roel T. Gabor, the Assistant School Principal, Mrs. Roth Castro Mayor, the department heads, track head, the group heads, faculty and staff headed by Mrs. Maribel Boko, parents headed by the GPTA President, Engineer Corvera, the DLCC Council Chairman, Honorable Juvie Delgado, the SGC President, Honorable Ramon Espiritu, SGC Officer, Vice Chair, Mr. Vicky Bill, the Agusan National High School and Alumni President, Mr. Requerme, then the Alumni Vice President, Dr. Rix Geritan. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the school administrators and teachers of Central Butuan District 1, I would like to express my warm congratulations to the school principal, Dr. Roel T. Gabor, for presenting comprehensively the school accomplishment report for calendar year 2020. Which enable us to a highly fruitful presentation despite of the numerous challenges that we are facing on this pandemic crisis. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate also the significant achievements made by our teachers and students for a prestigious awards they have earned, the visibility they have received on the academic publications, and others. As we wrap up, all the achievement presented by the school principal, Dr. Ruel T. Gabor, the initiatives made by the school with the support of the school stakeholders are evident that the school is moving on. It is my fervent hope that on the succeeding school year, we could collaboratively foresee and do together on how to respond common issues to achieve the school goals and objectives. Before I end my message, allow me to share this quote. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Thank you very much. Good day, everyone, and wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Carmelo. Wow! Amidst the challenge of pandemic, education still continues. Nobody and nothing also can seize Agusan National High School to serve the community of Butuan in preparation for the future leaders of our country. A million thanks to everyone for making this event an eminent success. Soar high, sun high, and advance Merry Christmas to all. This has been Benji Jacob saying, see you again next year. And this is the State of the School Address 2020.
Pinanday ng panahon, pinatatag ng mga pagsubok, kinanlong ng mga adhikaing naging daan sa pag-abot ng mga pangarap, sanghay, pugad ng mga kampyon. Sa pangunguna ng ating butihing punong guro na si Ginoong Ruel T. Gabor, ang Agusan National High School ay patuloy sa panghahawak sa pangalang naibansag sa kanya na Home of the Champions. Naging kaisa ang ANHS sa pagsubok sa isang may kalidad na edukasyon at mga programang itinaguyod ng Department of Education. Hindi may kakaila sa mata at isipan ng mga mamamayan ng ButuanCity na ang Agusan National High School ay isa sa mga paaralang nakapaghatid ng mga pagtatagumpay upang ang dibisyon ng ButuanCity ay makilala hindi lamang sa rehiyon ng Caraga, ngunit maging sa buong bansa. Ang karangalan at pagkilala na bunga ng pagsusumikap ng mga mag-aaral, mga guro at suporta ng pamunuan ng Agusan National High School sa pangunguna ng ating principal na si Ginoong Gabor ay magiging karagdagang matitibay na balahibo ng pakpak ng agila upang sa empapawid ay manatiling matatag para sa pagharap ng mga pagsubok na sa kanya'y hahamon. Tulad ng isang agilang patuloy ang pagkampay ng kanyang mga pakpak at manatili sa tayog ng kanyang paglipad, titingalain ang kanyang kadakilaan sa tulong ng mga naging bunga ng kanyang pagsusumikap na ngayon ay nakalatag na hindi lamang sa ating bayan kundi maging sa buong mundo. At sila'y naging haligi na rin ng lipunang kanilang ginagalawan sapagkat ang paghubog ng Inang Agilang Agusan National High School sa puso at isipan ng bawat mag-aaral ay naging malaking sangkap upang ang mga pangarap nila'y siya'y matupad. Ngunit hindi kailanman magwawakas ang sinumpaang tungkulin ng Inang Agila hanggat may mga munting inakay na nagnanais na ikampay ang kanilang mga pakpak sa ibabaw ng mga ulap. Ang Agusan National High School ay magpapatuloy sa kanyang adhikain na dadagit ng mga kabataang dadalhin niya sa tugadog ng pagtatagumpay. Sila ang mga karagdagang lakas ng Inang Agila upang ang pakpak nito'y maging sindalisay ng ginto at hindi kailanmay makadadaig ang mga unos na hahampas sa kanya ngayon at sa darating pang mga panahon. Wherever we wander, with pride we proclaim thy name. Forever and ever, loyal sons, we will all remain.
Principal for the series of pictorials with our guests. Let's start with our principal and of course the department heads present. Department heads in attendance, please join. Kompleto na talaga ngayon kasi kanina parang hindi. Isang beses lang ito natin gagawin. Wear your best smile. We'll have the assistant principal and the department, the track head rather, of the senior high school department. The department heads will be joined by our administrative officer, Ma'am Garcia. Kakasya ba silang lahat? Sige. Compress. Makompress rin sila kay wala pa matanag snacks.